Hello, I hope all is well. Wow, it has been a long time, 9 months since my last RuneScape login. It was a really tough decision to give it up last year, but between having a full-time job, a baby, and being in graduate school, there was just no time whatsoever for me to play. But RuneScape is one of those games that even if I'm away for a while, I will always come back at some point. It's probably my favorite game of all time. And when I started playing again here just recently, I had some goals that I was really close on. Getting 99 fire making on my 10 HP Ironman. I really wanted to get back to PKing with him. Had some nice loot crates from some solos at Wintertot. Oh, there's a nice Tome of Fire. I don't think I had that, so that's a pretty nice. So now that I had got 99 fire making, my first ever 99 actually on any old school RuneScape account, so pretty proud of that. I bought some runes, jumped right back into PKing in the PvP worlds like I had before, and was actually very unsuccessful. I think I need to get my skills back a little bit. Not that I was ever great to begin with, but I'm definitely worse and slower than I was before. But I remember I'd had some success in the past PKing at the Black Chins, both the hunters themselves and some of the lower level PKers that are there killing the hunters. I was actually hoping to possibly get a dark bow from maybe a low level that was trying to one-shot some of these chin hunters. I ended up getting some really nice specs like that on some of these hunters here. So I had a lot of fun getting these chins, anywhere from 2 chins to, I'll show you towards the end of the video, I had a really nice kill. This one here actually surprisingly, I got a Tome of Fire. So I didn't realize that's worth like 800k. I guess I really didn't know what a lot of the prices were since I've been away for so long. But I use another account to loot. I would call it my main, but I would say effectively this 10 HP Ironman is my main. I have another account, like a level 110 that I play sometimes. So for those who may not be familiar with accounts like mine, I use another account to loot because I am an Ironman and I cannot pick up PK loot. I don't care that much about the loot. I'm really not very wealthy on this game, but since this Ironman is essentially my main, I don't really need to have a ton of stuff on other accounts. So for me, it's more about the fun of seeing what I get, and I like to be able to see how many chins I get on any given PK. Also, I have 10 HP because Ironmen do not gain hit points experience or any combat experience from PvP. So I trained this account up using other methods, and when I fight other players, I don't gain any combat experience. So I'm able to stay level 50 with 10 HP, 60 attack, and 72 strength, while having 82 magic, so I can hit very high for my combat level, but I can also die in a single shot even from a player much lower than me. So the whole thing is being able to get an Ice Blitz and then a Dragon Dagger spec really quick before somebody can even respond. So this right here was my most profitable kill since I've been back playing. I don't usually bother to record myself picking up the loot because I'm lazy and that takes too much effort. But this guy had over 400 chins. I thought that was crazy. 400 chins and still up here. I think maybe he thought since he had 40 plus defense at level 23, I think this one was 23, that nobody could really threaten him. But that's where my massive combat stats at such a low level come in really handy. That's a 1.5 mil PK, so that was really awesome to be able to get that and then be able to loot it. So here I was able to take out one chin hunter, and for whatever reason the other one that was in my attackable level range did not run, and I managed to all at once go over and take him out as well for a combined over 100 chins between the two of them. And with me having such limited time throughout the week to play, it's the things like this that really make me enjoy RuneScape, just being able to go through and hit a couple targets in a short amount of time and get some decent loot. Not great loot, but still, like just having fun playing the game and just being able to have some time to do that. It's really enjoyable to be back, and I do hope to continue putting out videos with a little bit of regular. I will say that I do get more satisfaction out of killing PKers than I do out of chin hunters, even if the loot is worse. But it is very difficult for me to fight a PKer without also dying. I often die to Rings of Recoil. But on that note, that is my last set of Ghostly Robes. I do have to figure out how to get those back because I honestly can't remember. So that is 4 hours worth of PKing at the Black Chins with a level 50 account. That is 4.8 mil worth of loot, about 1.2 mil per hour. That's just what I was able to loot with my other account. I was not able to get all the chins. Sometimes somebody else would get them before I could get there. But that's a pretty good amount of money, and I really enjoyed doing this. I'm really glad to be back playing a little bit of RuneScape. I know these past couple months have been tough on everybody. I myself am an essential services worker. My wife's on the front lines in healthcare. I'm hoping for a return to relative normalcy soon and wishing everybody the best of health. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.